Today on NPWA Wrestling, we'll take a look at him. The new NPWA champion, the Samurai, in his first ever televised title defense.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Lightning Warrior!
And welcome everybody to NPWA Wrestling. I'm Bill Bronson, and alongside me, of course, gorgeous Gary Johnson.
He weighs 250 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, Ghenghis Juan.
That's Ghenghis Juan, you fool.
Well, the ring announcer didn't get that one straight this week. There he is.
This music makes you feel like dancing.
Well, very interesting matchup this week to open it off here. We got a couple other interesting matchups today. We got the Bad Boy in action. Johnny Rock returns. And the NPWA champion, the Samurai, will be in action later on, as well as gorgeous Gary. Mad Mike is going to be interviewing Hot Body Brown this week, and Hot Body Brown wants a championship match. And I hear that he's going to be very upset with his opponent. Do you know anything about it?
No, I don't know anything about it. Not yet. But I want to find out. And I'll tell you one thing right now. Hot Body Brown is mad. He is mad. That's for sure. Unbelievable that he lost his title to that. No, I don't know that. Wonder. He's got so lucky. I can't believe it. I'm just still shocked.
Well, everybody's been in shock as of late here in the NPWA. This is, oh no, wait a second. Jumpin' Jack Bass is back.
All right.
What business does he have here?
He's going fishing.
It's not even fishing season.
What do you mean it's not even fishing? Of course it is. This man has a license all year round. This man is fishing. I watched him on ESPN2 the other day.
Oh,
Caught about 100 fish in 5 minutes.
Look at Ghenghis Juan really laying in. Uh-oh. He just casted it. Hey! Oh, no. He got him.
Well, look at that. Would you look at that?
That was incredible.
Now, come on. Who else do you know could do that, huh? Who else do you know could do something like that? Could you do that? I couldn't do that.
Jumping Jack Bass, and the referee is counting out Ghenghis Juan, I think.
Oh, look at that. He's outside the ring. Of course you count him out.
I don't think the referee even knows what's going on here.
Hard to tell what's not going on out here, but...
Jumpin' Jack Bass was beating up Ghenghis Juan, and now the Lightning Warrior. Tough break for the youngster this week. Match is over already. Let's hear the
ruling here.
Official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match by a countdown is Lightning Warrior.
Yes!
Ah, that was the biggest rip-off. Ghenghis Juan don't like it.
Of course not, but he was outside the ring. I counted out. Should have been outside the ring, Ghenghis Juan. You got to stay in the ring to get a victory here.
Well, it's going to be a loss in the count. There you see the replay. It was all Ghenghis Juan. He had an advantage. Into the ring, Jack Bass. Look at that. Cast it. Ghenghis Juan's not paying attention.
Look at on his foot.
Next thing you know, he's getting pulled out of the ring like
Look at that.
a fish.
A fish out of water. Look at him. Out of the ring. Gets the count out. Good decision by the referee there. I like that. I like that decision.
We'll have more this week on NPWA Wrestling, and we'll find out next week's main event with Hot Body Brown. He's going to have to find out who his opponent is. We'll find out ourselves later on. Right now, let's go to a special update on Mad Mike.
After what happened on the G-Spot a few weeks ago at the Superstar Showdown, Mad Mike was a special guest, and we all know how much everybody loves Mad Mike. Well, not even Tom the G and the Headbanger could take enough of this guy. Eventually, they put the boots to him. Commissioner Cerano has stated that this activity will not take place, and he has suspended Tom the G from doing any more G-spots in the near future due to this incident.
This guy practically can't stand. First of all, he stinks. Second of all, he's ugly. Third of all, I don't know, he's glasses. You know, I'm just tired of this guy. What do you got to say?
Tom the G cut the mic off on Mad Mike. And him and the Headbanger beat him to a pulp. Next week, you will not believe who has stepped in. No longer will there be G-spots. Sonny D has been granted the airtime for his own interview show. And next week, we will have the debut of Sonny's Spotlight. Sonny's Spotlight.
You know, I cannot believe Cerano has got this vendetta against Tom the G. He's got to take him off the air. That was a great show. I probably had the best rating ever. He took it off the air.
Well, he gave it to something worse, I think. He gave Sonny D a show.
If anyone could come close to replacing Tom the G, I mean, not really replace him, but come close, I'd just say it's my good friend Sonny D.
Johnny Rock. Well, behind the head. Look out, Jersey Devil, I think that is.
Is it? Yes, it is.
Jersey Devil chickened out there.
This
I don't even
man.
think he got hit and he fell down.
This man.
Referee Skip Webb in there.
Skip Webb.
Like Johnny Rock. He's been around in the NPWA off and on now for about 7-8 months. I noticed something since the last time we seen him. His clothes haven't changed. They're still a little too small on him.
Another thing, too, you can tell he hasn't gone too far south in the last couple of months either. He stayed up north.
Well, he claims he was down in Nashville, in Tennessee, doing some shows.
Must have stayed indoors the whole time.
He also said he had a problem with somebody that was in one of the shows, and he's going to explain that in upcoming weeks. A new wrestler will be coming to NPWA soon. He's making a lot of challenges there, but we'll find out more about that in the future. Right now, the Jersey Devil just getting his eyes rearranged into the ropes.
Well, he had them protective goggles on just for that reason.
Gorgeous Gary, I know you know. Can you tell us now who's Hot Body Brown's opponent next week in the big ladder match?
All right. I know, okay, but I can't tell you.
Ah, come on.
I know. I was
You gonna
just told.
tell us later on or
I'll
what?
tell you what. Maybe I'll tell you. Maybe I won't.
Does Hot Body Brown know?
No, he doesn't. But I'm gonna have to break the news to him. I'm afraid that he's gonna have to find out. He's not gonna. I'll tell you what. I'll tell everybody out there. He's not gonna like the opponent. That's the only He's not going to like the opponent at all.
Should be most interesting.
And these two, you've seen these two go up at it in the past. Definitely.
Now, they're going at it again?
Yes.
Cerano playing games, I believe.
So that's all Cerano can do. You know, he's at home sitting there playing Twister with all the little 12-year-old kids, and then now he's got to play games with Hot Body Brown, the greatest champion of all time, and then it was robbed of his title at the Superstar Showdown 4. And he just can't seem to get his mind off of playing games.
Wow. For a skinny type guy, that's a lot of power by Johnny Rock.
You hear him yell and scream?
Ooh, drops the elbow down. Now goes for the cover. 1, 2, and...
Oh, look at that. Giving the Jersey Devil a chance to win this match. This guy's great.
Ain't he great?
He's mine, baby!
Boy, that's the face that definitely only a mother could love.
Mother Teresa, maybe. That's about it. I don't know.
Look at Johnny Rock, he just sort of get in the mood for a Happy Meal sometimes. What do you think?
Definitely.
Whoa, clothesline!
Move.
Clothesline by the Jersey Devil. Johnny Rock went right down.
Definitely.
Jersey Devil hurt himself though. Johnny Rock's up on faster than him.
You know what? Now I'm going to have to run down to McDonald's and get a cheeseburger after the show.
Uh-oh.
This man reminds me too much of that
Oh!
person.
Back suplex, 2. It's over.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner, Johnny Rock.
Yeah, he's got the guitar again. Oh, no. Oh.
Damn. Hit him hard.
This guy's a maniac.
He's definitely on a mission. On a mission, that's for sure.
He's on a mission. He's looking for anybody here in the NPWA, but in particular, he's looking for a guy that's going to be making his debut in a few weeks here in the NPWA. We'll have more on that, but first the replay.
You can see here, he kind of rolled him up in a nice little package here. Easy pinfall count, 1, 2, 3. Let's get him back with the guitar. Adding to Johnny Rock's greatest hits.
Johnny Rock. Boy. Not going to win a beauty contest, that's for sure.
Maybe a Ronald McDonald.
Let's see the man that Johnny Rock is not happy with as of late. A newcomer soon to the
A
NPWA.
man familiar with the Northeast independent wrestling scene, and maybe some of you have seen him. The man known as Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea is looking to come into the NPWA, and in a few short weeks, the man known as Sweet Pea will be arriving. Keep your eye out on this talented individual here coming soon to the NPWA.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Amarillo.
See that? We got wrestlers defected from other federations. How about that?
20 pounds.
Well, Sweepy, formerly from the IPW, International Professional Wrestling Promotion, now coming to the NPWA soon, and Johnny Rock.
The footage I seen there was IPUW, that's for sure. No action at all in that federation.
Well, he'll find it here.
Definitely. I bet you Wild Willie right here could win a couple matches in our IWF.
Hey.
Or IPW, PUF, whatever that federation's called.
Well, Wild Willie in Middletown Mauler next week will be going at it one-on-one to find out who will be the worst wrestler of the NPWA. The loser will get the award next week of that particular match.
I was about to say a battle of the
That is
heavyweights.
sad.
But speaking of heavyweights,
The man who fears World Gym getting ready into the ring. The bad boy.
but you got to admit, this man was impressive in that chain match against the Sledge.
Yes, he was. You know, that was a few weeks ago. Nobody thought he could beat the Sledge, but
He used his brain, that's what it was. Brain over the Sledge's dumbness, you can say.
well, he sure did use his brain. That was for sure.
You know, that's different. You never heard her say, the bad boy uses his brain. But he did. Gotta give him credit. Wow, Willie getting a tour of the ring here.
Boy, wow, Willie's suffering. All you hear is broken bones.
This man, I mean, every week you see this guy get beat up. And then next week he's in the ring again.
Next week he'll be in the ring against the Middletown Mauler, where he actually has a very good chance of winning.
Yes.
And not becoming worst wrestler of the year.
Oh,
I think he'd rather lose just to claim the award. You saw him last week. He was so excited that he thought he won the thing, and Mad Mike said, nope, tie.
Of course he wants that award. He's got a whole trophy collection of worst wrestlers of the year. Sitting at home. Wow, Willie's sitting down hurt right now.
Well, when Bad Boy drops down 301 pounds or whatever, 3,001 pounds, whatever he weighs.
Close. A few zeros here and there, you know. Oh, that's gonna hurt too.
Missed. Bad Boy too quick. Too
Wow.
quick for Wild Willie, believe it or not.
Wow, Willie must be really slow.
Now, Bad Boy really torturing him. This is a total one-sided match. This just shows how pathetic Wild Willie really is. He hasn't done nothing.
Exactly. This man right here in the ring, he's a big guy. He's kind of slow, you know? I mean, this guy indeed is a big guy.
Now what's the Bad Boy doing? Taking a lunch
breather. He's tired.
Look at Wild Willie. Just hanging on and down he goes. Sad. And he misses again. Seen enough of this. This is really getting bad here, folks. Bad Boy definitely in a much higher classification of a wrestler than Wild Willie, for sure.
I wouldn't doubt that. Oh, right down his back. Oh, I'm telling you, Wild Willie is just, I don't know. You gotta wonder if he means to do all this stuff. Just to get that award.
After this matchup, the Middletown Mauler, Wild Willie's opponent next week in the worst wrestler match, will be in action against the new NPWA champion, the Samurai.
Oh, you have to say that. Why don't you say the Samurai?
I can't wait to see him come out with the belt. He looked so happy with the belt last week, holding it up high. Our most popular wrestler of the year.
You know, this reminds me of a certain guy that won most popular wrestler of the year, won the title from Hot Body Brown, stole the title from Hot Body Brown, only to go on and lose in a couple of months. Remember, that guy was a sledge. And I think history will definitely repeat itself again.
You never can tell here in the NPWA. Just to hold the title for a few months is indeed a tremendous feat.
Yeah, but now when Hot Body Brown gets the title back, he's got to go and get it washed and clean. So, you know, Samurai will probably go down to the ghetto and try to sell and get some money or something, or try to pick out some of that gold and put it in his teeth or something. You know, a guy like Samurai is like that, you know.
There we go. It's a sharpshooter time. Spins him over, hooks the big leg of his, and
it's over.
Definitely all over. Well, after this matchup, we're going to check out the replay, and then Mad Mike will be standing by. He's going to be interviewing Hot Body Brown. And Mad Mike, does he know about the news or what?
Mad Mike don't know. Well, maybe he does. I don't know. He's got some scoops. Maybe he does.
Well,
all I know is he knows he's hurt.
Here's see the replay. The sharpshooter did it. Wild Willie. Almost had a little trouble getting him over, but once he did, look, no place to go.
Being a 1 pounder, he said 1 pounder. Lay on the back of your leg like that, and your hamstrings are pulling, and
I wonder if Wild Willie's going to be able to wrestle next week. There he is. He's out. Wild Willie in a lot of trouble. Now let's go to Mad Mike with Hot Body Brown and find out what's going on next week.
Right now with me is Hot Body Brown. Hot Body?
I'm not with you. Believe me.
For this interview, you are. Commissioner Cerano has put you up for a ladder match
for the contract to face the Samurai.
And you know what? I don't care who it is. They get in my way. They're going down once and for all. I don't care who it is. I hope it's you. Gorgeous Gary.
All right, man. Get out of here. All right. Yeah. Like the man of all scoops here, the man who has more scoops than Raisin Bran, this guy right here has the scoop of the year, okay? Let me tell you something. I found out who the opponent is you got to face. And you're not going to like it.
Why not?
I didn't like it. I think it's a tragedy. I think Cerano is trying to really run us out of the NPWA. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? You're not going to like this. Ready? Your opponent is... Are you sure you're ready now? You catch your breath? All right, man.
Please tell me.
The one and only, the Lightning Warrior.
Oh, come on. What is this garbage? Commissioner Cerano rap. Man, I don't believe what they're doing to me. They take my title from me. They have announcers getting involved in the action. Now they're sending me in the ring with a man who I don't want to fight this man. This man's a buddy of mine. This man hates the Samurai just as much as I hate the Samurai. Why do we have to fight against each other? Anybody else. Anybody else. I'm not going to say that the Lightning Warrior doesn't deserve a title shot, but this is my chance. It's my title. I'm the #1 contender. I shouldn't have to go through this.
Hot Body Brown, believe me, I know, and I'm trying to do the best I can to have this match not go through. I'm telling you right now, Cerano, he's just trying to tear you guys apart. You guys can't fight over this because you got to have a plan. You really got to have a plan.
I want the Lightning Warrior to back out.
He will listen too. Of course he'll listen.
I guess he would, right?
Of course. The greatest champion of all time. I mean, the Lightning Warrior is a great wrestler. Don't get me wrong. He is probably the second greatest wrestler in the NPWA. The first greatest wrestler, of course, is you, Hot Body Brown. And I would think it would stand to reason that the second greatest would stand aside for the first greatest, and maybe eventually someday it'd be like a father-son passing of the torch. You'll give him the title yourself.
Why don't you talk to Lightning Warrior later on? Does he know about the news?
You know, I haven't seen him, but I'm gonna go find him right now.
I gotta go take off. I believe I gotta go get a plane. I'll see you later.
All right, man. Well, Mad Mike, you're sleeping on this scoop right here, but I'm gonna give this back to you. Here's your microphone. I gotta go find a...
Yeah, go find him. Folks, this is the greatest shock. For once, Gorgeous Gary beat me to a scoop. And I'm glad I didn't have to bring him the news. I'll see you later.
Wow, I can't believe it. Gorgeous Gary, he left the booth and now he just tells that story out. Hot Body Brown's going to have to fight the Lightning Warrior. Next week, here comes Gorgeous Gary. He's back.
Bronson, I can't stay too long. I gotta find the Ultimate Champ. Or Lightning Warrior, whatever. I can't believe this. Hot Body Brown is so upset.
You're going to have to talk the Lightning Warrior out of not wrestling that match, according to what Hot Body wants.
Well, I'll tell you, Hot Body Brown, he knows what he's got to do. And
wait. What do we got here? Why, Willie's still in the ring from the last match. These two are going at it next week. Look at this.
Unbelievable.
They're going at it now.
Unbelievable. Well, I got to get going pretty soon. Lightning Warrior, wherever he's at, somewhere back there. And I'm going to go find him and I'll be right back.
We're going to miss the Samurai. Gorgeous Gary is just taken off. Gorgeous Gary Johnson is taken off, and boy, when it comes to the NPWA champion, or when it comes to sticking up for Hot Body Brown, I guess where we know his allegiance lies. Gorgeous Gary Johnson wants to see Hot Body Brown win the NPWA championship, and he doesn't want to see the Lightning Warrior get in his way, I guess. But he'll be talking to the Lightning Warrior after this matchup, I guess. While Willie is out. Middletown Mauler just did him in, and he thinks he's the heavyweight champion of the NPWA. Referee doesn't think so. They tell me that Gorgeous Gary is running through the back all over the place looking for the Lightning Warrior at this moment. And we saw the Lightning Warrior earlier this week defeating Ghenghis Juan as a result of a count-out of all things. So he is definitely in the building somewhere. Hot Body Brown is taking off, claiming that he has a plane to catch. Well, that'll be interesting next week, if it happens. A ladder match. Rules of the ladder match next week. There will be a contract at the top of the ladder. Only way to win the match is to get the ladder into the ring, fly into the top. It's got to be about 8 steps high or whatever. Grab the contract and pull it down in your hands. The contract will be for the heavyweight championship of the world. And who knows, you get knocked off that ladder a good 10 feet maybe. Definitely going to be a grueling matchup if it takes place. And knowing Gorgeous Gary's back there, he's probably talking out the Lightning Warrior out of it right now, so that would be a shame if the Lightning Warrior didn't go for the gold himself. You know, I'd love to see the Lightning Warrior and Hot Body Brown just go at it. I don't like either of them, so it would be great. Maybe they'll use that ladder as a weapon and rearrange each other's faces. Who knows? Wow, Willie just took it. Middletown Mauler was sprinting across the ring, and he forgot all about Wild Willie. Wild Willie had enough problems in his last match with the Bad Boy. Is suffering during this one. Samurai. He'll be ready. He'll be watching next week, that's for sure. And next week, depending on the condition of the two athletes in the ring, the Wild Willie and the Middletown Mauler, the loser of the match will become the worst wrestler of 1996. An honor for them. A shame when you think about it, but I guess Wild Willie wants a three-peat. He's had it 2 years in a row already. A Samurai right off the top. Gorgeous Gary's in the back, and from what I hear, he is talking away with the Lightning Warrior. This match is over. And we're going to be going to Gorgeous Gary pretty soon and find out what he's talking about with the Lightning Warrior. Samurai, victorious, his first title match on television. And he looked very good. No Scott Oresco this week, incidentally. I wonder where he is. Well, let's go back to the replay here and see. Or are we going to have a replay? Looks like we got trouble in the ring here. Uh-oh. Wild Willie didn't like the way Middletown Mauler. Oh, referee just got a shot from Wild Willie. We got next week's match going on this week. Willie trying to poke the Mauler in the eyes, but Mauler's wearing a mask. That wasn't a good idea. Pounding away on the foot. I've seen enough. All right, we better get... This is pathetic. Just save it for next week, guys. Let's go to the back now. And Gorgeous Gary, there he is.
The last 2-3 months have been the greatest months of your life. And think about it, it can keep going on.
It will keep going on, but I cannot back down because who knows when I'll ever get a shot again.
But, I mean, this is like before. This is like before. The matches that were before between, at that time, the Ultimate Champ and Hot Body Brown. I mean, you don't want it to go on again and it to drag out again. He's beaten you so many times before, don't you?
Wait. With a ladder match, it's like there's no rules in it, and you know that's my kind of match.
Well, of course, but Hot Body Brown, he finds a way to win all the time. I mean, the man's been two-time champion, and soon to be 3-time champion of the NPWA. The man has beat countless opponents and pinned them on the mat. I mean, no one even comes close to him. He wants to prime you. I mean, I was talking to him. He tells me, this guy right here, he's the greatest wrestler that I want him to be, just like me. And you want to turn your back on that? I don't understand that.
I'm not turning my back on him. I just say it's a title shot, contract, ladder match. I have to go for it.
Can I ask you a serious question? Would you answer me honestly? Would you be saying this to Hot Body Brown if he wasn't on a plane somewhere flying right now? He has got an important meeting.
I'll give him a call on the phone later and tell him I can't back down.
Ultimate Champ?
He's got a cell phone on him at all times.
Oh, he's got 4 of them on at all times, you know. Well, I got to say, I wish you luck. I mean, you're still one of my favorite. I mean, my heart belongs to Hot Body Brown. I can't help it, man. He's so great heights here, man. I can't help but think that he's going to be back on top this time. I mean,